Tesla changes free color option for Model 3 and Y in North America. Tesla has picked a new default paint color for the Model 3 and Model Y in North America, replacing the ubiquitous pearl white multicoat with midnight silver metallic. While the new standard paint is free, opting for pearl white multicoat and deep blue metallic costs an additional $1,000. With solid black adding $1,500 and red multicoat adding $2,000 to the starting MSRP. Tesla's US online configurator includes these changes for the Model 3 and Model Y, but the Model S and Model X continue with the same pearl white multicoat as the standard body color. Pearl white multicoat has been Tesla's free color option for the Model 3, Model S, and Model X since June 2019, and for the Model Y since March 2020. Before that, the default color option was solid black, which explains why most of the Teslas you see on the road are black or white. Tesla's decision to choose midnight silver metallic may have something to do with requests from owners of Tesla EVs. As Teslarati points out, in late 2021, an owner going by the Twitter handle 28 Delays Later asked Elon Musk to change the company's free color option. Many people replied to the tweet, agreeing with the suggestion that there were too many white Teslas on the road. The Tesla owner also suggested making silver the free color option. Elon Musk replied to the tweet and said he would discuss the suggestion with the team. 1.5 years later, Tesla has made midnight silver metallic the default body color. Although it's hard to say whether the company heeded suggestions from the public or had only economic reasons for the move. Now, it's worth noting that Tesla offers different color options in various regions across the globe. In Europe, pearl white multicoat remains the default choice, while in China solid black is the free color option. Most notably, for the Model Y made in Berlin, Germany, Tesla offers the midnight cherry red and quicksilver paint options. These are the most expensive paint colors available on a Tesla, being priced at €3,200, $3,490, and €3,000, $3,270 respectively in Germany. In the United States, Tesla's most expensive paint option is the Ultra Red available on the Model S and Model X for $3,000. Source: reposted and summarized from Dan Mihalascu at Inside EVS. Tesla NACS now mandatory at charging stations in Kentucky. Tesla NACS is now required at charging stations in Kentucky if they claim federal funding. While Texas and Washington are considering a similar plan, Kentucky has become the first state in the U.S. to take the step. Kentucky requires electric vehicle charging companies to include a North American Charging Standard (NACS) plug if they want to participate in the state highway electrification program using federal funding, according to documents reviewed by Reuters. The Kentucky plan reportedly went into effect on Friday, June 30th. This made it the first state to mandate Tesla charging technology. Earlier, Texas and Washington also shared such plans, but there is no exact date for their entry into force. The NACS connector should be added to charging stations as well as the Combined Charging Systems (CCS). According to Kentucky's Request for Proposal (RFP) for the state's EV charging program on Friday. Each port must be equipped with an CCS1 connector. Each port shall also be capable of connecting to and charging vehicles equipped with charging ports compliant with the North American Charging Standard (NACS), the documents say. Tesla is the dominant electric vehicle manufacturer in the U.S. as of Q1 2023. Tesla's share is about 62%. Although Tesla has its own supercharger network funded by the company's own funds. Tesla car owners are entitled to even greater access to the charging network if the government finances its development with taxpayer funds. The Tesla charging standard is the most technologically advanced on the market today. In addition, It is also the most reliable, compared to any operator in the world. NACS has been adopted by a number of automakers who will start producing their EVs with the new charging standard starting in 2025. These include Ford, GM, Rivian, Volvo, and Polestar. A few others are weighing the possibility of adding the new standard to their cars. Source: reposted and summarized from Eva Fox at Tasmanian. Tesla undervaluing FSD pack for trade-ins. Tesla's so-called full self-driving pack, which costs $15,000 to buy outright when purchasing a new EV, is of more value to the Austin-based company when it's on the receiving end of the cash flow compared to when someone wants to trade in a used vehicle with FSD included. The report comes from Electrek, which writes that multiple Tesla owners complained about the low estimates received for their cars and that it's not exactly fair game. From the emails received by Electrek, it looks like the maker of the Model 3 and Model Y values FSD at less than $10,000 when offering buyback estimates to clients, which is 33% lower than the cost of buying the service from new. Tesla. Full self-driving FSD. But as opposed to the vehicle itself, which depreciates over time because of physical and moral wear. FSD has been touted by Elon Musk as an appreciating asset, with the outspoken CEO suggesting that the value of the feature could end up closer to $200,000 once fully autonomous. The problem is, that still hasn't happened yet, and by the looks of it, it still won't happen for some time. Additionally, because it's essentially a software service, it should maintain its price irrespective of it being activated on a new or used car. But as the source notes, Tesla devalues the FSD feature in second-hand cars when it's time to buy them back. Despite the fact that the company has failed to deliver on its promise of full autonomy and in the context of Musk repeatedly arguing that most people don't understand its value. This could be easily solved if the Austin-based automaker would allow customers who bought the feature to transfer ownership rights to a new vehicle. This way, everybody would be happy and the resale value of used Teslas would be truer to reality. It's worth noting that the EV brand also offers a subscription for FSD, which costs between $99 and $199 per month, depending on whether the vehicle has basic autopilot or enhanced autopilot. So maybe new customers looking to buy a Tesla would be better off going for this instead of buying FSD outright. Source: reposted and summarized from Yulia Nistrin at Inside EVS. Tesla going on hiring spree for test drivers this summer. Tesla wants to hire several temporary test drivers this summer in 3 English-speaking countries, including the United States, which will be paid to drive Tesla vehicles and report back on their performance. Currently, the company's careers page shows 18 job openings in the United States, 3 in Canada, and 4 in Australia, most of them being titled Seasonal Vehicle Operator. Here is the job description for the American listings. We are looking for a highly motivated self-starter to join our vehicle data collection team. The vehicle operator role is responsible for capturing high-quality data that will contribute to the improvement of our vehicle's performance. This role requires a high level of flexibility, attention to detail, and ability to work in a fast-paced dynamic environment. Day-night shift positions available. This is an at-will, temporary position. The assignment is expected to last 3 months. The Austin-based automaker says that a seasonal vehicle operator has to drive a car in a designated area for data collection, start and stop recording devices, provide feedback, write daily reports, and check that the vehicle is in proper working order every day. Both day and night shifts are available in the United States, and as full-time Tesla seasonal employees. The workers assigned to these roles are eligible for several benefits such as a medical plan, dental and vision plan, as well as 401k. To be considered for the job, Tesla requires a clean driving record, a minimum of 4 years of licensed driving experience, and the ability to work a flexible schedule with the possibility of overtime. This isn't the first time Tesla has hired test drivers, but the number of people the company is willing to hire this summer pales in comparison with the almost 300,000 people who bought the so-called full self-driving pack in North America, essentially becoming beta testers on their own dime. But who knows, maybe after the 3-month testing period, the Austin-based EV maker will finally ditch the beta tag associated with its FSD feature, as Elon Musk said recently. Source: reposted and summarized from Yulia Nistrin at Inside EVS. Tesla stock is egregiously overvalued. Tesla might not be able to continue its biggest stock rally since 2020, according to Roth Capital Partners' Craig Irwin, who said that he's skeptical about the Elon Musk-led company's ability to maintain its current share price over the long term, according to Autoblog. Speaking with Yahoo Finance, Irwin said that with traditional automakers like Ford and General Motors ramping up their EV output, investors might lose interest in Tesla, realizing that there are a lot of new choices out there. "I've maintained my long-term bear stance," he told Yahoo Finance. "It's a great company, they played a huge role in transforming transportation, but you've got 100 new EVs coming to market." Tesla stock has risen 109% this year, with shares benefiting from both an artificial intelligence-fueled rally and investors' perception that CEO Elon Musk's focus went back to growing the EV brand since he brought Linda Yaccarino to run Twitter, which he also owns. However, Craig Irwin says that the Austin-based firm is egregiously overvalued and that it will be increasingly hard for Tesla to see the same growth going forward. These big names, Ford and General Motors, there's lots of old guard that's coming in with pretty compelling vehicles that I think is going to compete effectively and make it harder for Tesla to see the growth and the margins they've been achieving going forward. Another factor seen by Irwin as a cause for the possible lowering of Tesla's stock price is the continued delay of the much-anticipated self-driving technology, which is still years away from being a major source of income. "It's beautiful that they're pushing hard to develop the technology. I just think that others will be more careful in introducing things to the market," Irwin told Yahoo Finance. In Q2 2023, Tesla set a new record for deliveries in a single quarter, shipping 466,140 vehicles around the globe and beating its previous record of 422,875 cars delivered in Q1 2022. It's also worth noting that the American firm brings in revenue from its supercharger network, as well as its battery and solar businesses. Furthermore, the Austin-based Mark is preparing to launch 2 new cars, the heavily anticipated Cybertruck and the facelifted Model 3, also known as Highland, which could prove Roth Capital Partners analyst wrong, but only time will tell what will happen. Source: reposted and summarized from Yulia Nistrin at Inside EVS. Tesla China sees 17,400 insurance registrations in the week ending July 2. Seemingly highlighting its strong performance in the second quarter, Tesla China's insurance registrations for the final week of Q2 2023 were quite impressive. As per industry watchers, Tesla China is estimated to have seen an impressive 17,400 insurance registrations in the week ending July 2. Weekly sales figures for the domestic Chinese market are not disclosed by Tesla, but the trend in carmakers' sales in the country can be inferred from data on new vehicle insurance registrations. Thus, automakers such as Li Auto have taken it upon themselves to provide reports on the estimated weekly insurance registrations in the Chinese market. As per Li Auto's estimates, Tesla China appears to have seen 17,400 insurance registrations in the week ending July 2. This suggests that the electric vehicle maker ended the second quarter on a strong note. For context, the results were a 4% improvement from the 16,700 registrations in the week ending June 25. In China, 17,000 Tesla insurance registrations were reported for the week of the 26th of June to the 2nd of July. This is the best week of the quarter and ends Q2 with a new record. Considering these results, Tesla has ranked fourth among premium brands in China, behind BMW, Audi, and Mercedes-Benz. In the week ending July 2, the three German luxury carmakers posted 20,800, 20,500, and 19,600 insurance registrations, respectively. Tesla is putting in quite a bit of effort to sell as many vehicles as possible domestically. On June 16, the electric vehicle maker announced an insurance subsidy of RMB $8,000 1,110 for local customers who purchase and take delivery of inventory Model 3 RWD units by the end of the month. More recently, adjusted prices for the Model S and Model X were also announced on local social media platform Weibo. Tesla's efforts appear to have paid off. As per data recently released by the China Passenger Car Association (CPCA), Tesla China sold a record 93,680 Giga Shanghai-made vehicles in June. This suggested that Tesla China saw an 18.72% rise from the 78,906 vehicles that were sold in June 2022. And a 20.57% improvement from the 77,695 cars that were sold in May. Source: reposted and summarized from Simon Alvarez at Teslarati.